Round 2.
Imagine a world where the impossible becomes possible. Welcome to the realm of paradoxes. A paradox by nature is a statement or proposition that, despite sound reasoning from acceptable premises, leads to a conclusion that seems logically unacceptable or self-contradictory. Paradoxes are fascinating as they challenge our understanding of the universe, pushing us to question the very fabric of reality. These bewildering concepts are not confined to a single field, but are prevalent across various disciplines. Mathematics, for instance, is riddled with paradoxes that baffle even the most brilliant minds. Philosophy, too, has its share of paradoxes that provoke deep thought and introspection. But perhaps the most striking examples of paradoxes can be found in the world of physics, where they truly test the limits of our comprehension. One such paradox, known as the observer paradox, has been a topic of intense debate and fascination. This paradox, like many others, serves as a reminder that reality is often stranger than fiction. The observer paradox, a fascinating concept that stirs the mind and challenges our perceptions. Imagine for a moment you're in a room with a playful kitten. When it's not aware of your gaze, it frolics carefree, chasing invisible mice and pouncing on shadows. But the moment it senses your watchful eyes, it freezes, turning into a poised and alert creature. What you've just experienced is a simple illustration of the observer paradox. The observer paradox is an intriguing notion that suggests the mere act of observation can change the state of what is being observed. It's as if the world around us becomes self-conscious, altering its behavior under the spotlight of our attention. Let's take another example from daily life, a bustling street market. The lively vendors, the vibrant colors, the cacophony of sounds, all create an authentic experience. But imagine a camera crew arrives to document the market's vibrancy. Suddenly the vendors become more animated, the colors seem brighter, and the noise level increases. The market, once unpretentious and candid, is now performing for the camera. The act of observation has transformed the observed. The observer paradox, however, isn't confined to our everyday experiences. It permeates through complex fields such as quantum physics, where the act of measurement can affect the state of a quantum system, a topic we'll delve deeper into in the next segment. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. At its core, the observer paradox is a simple yet profound idea. The act of watching can change what is watched. It's a concept that forces us to question our role as observers and the influence we wield, knowingly or unknowingly, on the world around us. So, don't be surprised if the next time you're observing something it feels a bit different. Because remember, your mere observation can potentially alter the situation at hand. But how does this paradox play out in the grand stage of quantum physics? Quantum physics, the realm of the infinitesimally small, introduces us to the observer paradox in its own unique and perplexing way. One of the most striking illustrations of this is the famous double-slit experiment. This experiment, originally conducted with light but later with electrons, atoms, and even molecules, showcases the peculiar duality of matter and energy. Imagine firing particles one by one at a barrier with two slits. If particles behave like tiny billiard balls, we'd expect them to pass through one slit or the other, and hit the screen behind in two distinct areas, corresponding to the slits. But that's not what we see. Instead, we see an interference pattern like ripples overlapping in a pond, suggesting that each particle is behaving like a wave, passing through both slits at once and interfering with itself. Now here's where the observer paradox comes to the forefront. When we decide to peek, to measure which slit the particle actually goes through, something odd happens. The interference pattern disappears, and we get the two distinct areas we originally expected. It's as if the particles know they're being watched and decide to behave differently. They shift from a wave-like behavior to a particle-like behavior. This strange phenomenon is often attributed to the concept of wave function collapse in quantum mechanics. The act of observation itself influences the outcome. The particle exists in a superposition of states, potentially passing through both slits, until we observe it. Once we do, it's as if reality collapses to one possibility or the other, but never both. This peculiar quirk of quantum physics is a striking manifestation of the observer paradox. It's as if the universe holds its breath, waiting for the observer to decide the fate of reality. And it's not just an abstract concept. It's integral to technologies we use every day, from lasers to computer chips. This quantum peculiarity feeds the enigma of the observer paradox. Now, what does this paradox imply for our understanding of reality? The observer paradox, at its core, challenges our perception of reality. It suggests that the act of observation itself might have a profound influence on the phenomenon being observed. This raises a multitude of philosophical and scientific questions about the nature of reality and our role as observers. Imagine a tree falling in a forest with no one around to hear it. Does it make a sound? This age-old philosophical question reflects the essence of the observer paradox. If a phenomenon is dependent on its observation, what does that say about the nature of reality when it is not being observed? Does it exist in a state of superposition, waiting for an observer to collapse it into one reality? This paradox also brings up questions about the nature of the observer. Are we, as observers, merely passive spectators, or do we play an active role in shaping reality? In the realm of quantum physics, it appears that our observation might indeed influence the outcome. But to what extent does this apply to our everyday world? The observer paradox also prompts us to reconsider the concept of objectivity. If the act of observing can influence the observed, can there truly be an objective reality that exists, independent of observers, or is reality, as quantum physics seems to suggest, an intricate web of observer-dependent phenomena? Furthermore, if our observation can influence reality, does this imply a certain power or responsibility on our part? If we are active participants in shaping reality, how do our perceptions, beliefs, and expectations influence the world around us? Indeed, the observer paradox is not just a quirky feature of quantum physics. It forces us to reevaluate our understanding of reality, our role within it, and the very nature of objectivity. It suggests that reality might not be a fixed, observer-independent entity, but a fluid, ever-changing construct that is intimately tied to our observation. Thus, the observer paradox pushes us to question the fundamental aspects of our universe. The observer paradox, a testament to the awe-inspiring complexity of our universe. As we've journeyed through the concept of the observer paradox, we've seen how it serves as a fascinating, challenging enigma in the world of science. It's not just a paradox, it's a driving force behind scientific curiosity and exploration. It's a puzzle piece that seems to fit nowhere and everywhere at once, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. The observer paradox reminds us of how much we have yet to learn about our universe, how every discovery is but a stepping stone to another question, another conundrum. It's a paradox that's both frustrating and exciting, a paradox that pushes us to question, to wonder, to explore. Current research into the observer paradox is as diverse and complex as the paradox itself. Scientists across the globe are dissecting this enigma from different angles, employing cutting-edge technology and ingenious thought experiments. From quantum physicists to philosophers, the observer paradox has captured the minds of those who dare to question the nature of reality. Theories abound, each attempting to explain the paradox in a new light. Some posit that the observer and the observed are inextricably linked, that the very act of observation is a creative, participatory process. Others suggest that there might be hidden variables at play, factors yet undiscovered that could resolve this paradox. But the truth is, we're still in the thick of it, still wrestling with this paradox. And that's okay. It's more than okay, actually. It's thrilling. Because every question, every hypothesis, every failed experiment brings us one step closer to understanding the intricacies of our universe. The observer paradox embodies the spirit of scientific discovery. It's a testament to the fact that the pursuit of knowledge is never-ending, that the universe always has more secrets to reveal, more mysteries to solve. As we delve deeper into understanding the observer paradox, we continue to unravel the intricate tapestry of our universe. The observer paradox, a riddle wrapped in the enigma of our existence. We've journeyed together through the fascinating world of paradoxes, in particular the observer paradox, which is as intriguing as it is perplexing. This paradox, hinging on the idea that the very act of observing can alter what's being observed, has been a cornerstone in our understanding of quantum physics. We've seen how it challenges our conventional wisdom, making us question the nature of reality itself. It's a paradox that pushes us to confront the limitations of our perception, to acknowledge that the universe might be far more complex and strange than we can ever perceive. We've also explored its profound implications not just for science but for our very understanding of existence. It compels us to consider that we may be active participants in the unfolding of the universe, not just passive observers. So next time you observe something, remember, you might just be altering the very fabric of reality.